Bark. Bark, bark. Bark dog. Dark barg. Barg. Woof woof. Baroof. Bjork bjork. Bork. Hello. Welcome everyone to the game where you play as a squid. Nope. It's a dog. It's a dog. This one you play as Amel Terran and Terransu. Something like that. Animal. You play as animal. And through this animal experience, you experience one thing and one thing only. And that is eternal peace, knowing you may never live your life as a dog, but you can experience it through osmosis, through the experience that is Okami HD. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. We just got this for you tonight. I'm a little tired because I woke up early, but I think I can manage. We're going to play this for a good 2 hours. At some point, I would like to get you like a feature-length Okami stream. And by that, I mean, well, actually, usually 2 hours is longer than a feature-length film, isn't it? But by that, I usually mean I just want to play this for a little longer than a shorter stream. But, no, this is also just generally how long I stream lately. So there's that as well. Anyways, we last left off right before a boss fight. I told you I would be streaming this again, and here we are. I do intend to finish this game, so let's see if I can manage to hold myself accountable to that, you know? I believe after this boss fight, we will begin the final third of the game, if I'm not mistaken. So, that's exciting. Damn mountain. But do they have the ability to be Mountain Crusher? How you doing, though, Froze, and anyone else who might be here today? We chilling? I know there's a lot of gaming news. I don't know how much of it I'll really realistically get to talk about. but there's a Skyrim Switch 2 edition that's ass, I've heard, among other things. Exciting! Skyrim's on another platform! Exciting! It's a bad port! Exciting!
You feel that weird vibe this place is giving off on me? It may be quiet now, but I've got a major case of the creeps. I know she's watching us from the shadows. She's ready to strike at any moment. You ready, Ami?
Yes. That's my voice for Amaterasu. I haven't displayed it this entire playthrough, but that is actually the real voice of Amaterasu. I was hired for the role officially by Capcom for Okami 2. I'm excited to announce.
Excellent! I can't wait to cut loose and go berserk! Let's teach that fox-headed witch a lesson!
Oh, she's a wrench? We got like lava on the roof here? What's that all about? And the Mario Sunshine health symbols on the ground? What next? A Pokemon's gonna show up?
Well, looks like we finally reached the top of the castle.
I love I love how the art style in this game just makes characters just chill the fuck out. You got the jitterbug. Just a little bit anyways. And he is a bug, so there's that too. Except he's not, he's just a really small guy.
Now, where's that fox-headed wench hiding? Great Issen's gonna avenge Queen Himiko!
Right, Himiko didn't Sudoku. I did review a little bit. She didn't Sudoku, she was murked. By this character. Haru. Blood Moon? Look at that moon, JPEG. Did you see the way it was like spinning around?
A constellation? Here? I can't believe it could shine in such an evil place.
Yeah? Oh, I missed one. There it is. Angry. Okay, this did get spoiled for me. That we fight Ninetales in this. The Pokemon. But I don't know, like, what it means. So. What? I don't remember what filter I used for this thing. Probably this one. Hang on. Let me...
Yo! So, Amaterasu, you have crept into my castle like a sneaky little mouse, have you? By the power of Yami, ruler of the land of darkness, I, Ninetales, have been made Lord of Ryoshima Coast. You needn't have come all this way, just for me to kill you. I would have found you and done so just the same. Just like I did to Queen Himiko. Yo!
I love the yo in the background. It's good.
Yami, land of darkness. Never heard of either of them. And I don't remember ever giving you my okay to rule Ryoshima Coast. Yo! Yami is absolute ruler for all of evil beings. Yo! Is the ultimate symbol of darkness. He's nothing like those false gods of your fairy tales.
False gods! You're the one going around pretending to be a priestess and building fishy hideouts like this. We're gonna expose you for what you are once and for all.
We shall see you, furry one. Prepare to face the wrath of my terrible power. A power far beyond your so-called gods.
Yo! How's it going? Yo! How's it going, gamers? Oh. Alright, it's time to do what all God intended. Strike down every tail all at once. Oh, wait, what? The game was giving me a hint, I think. Fart? What? Are they doing things to me as well? I'm not sure what's going on with that. Okay. Hello? How do I can't lightning. Okay, that didn't really work out for me, did it? I gotta figure out what the fuck I do here. Whew. The plus side of not wanting to play Prime 4 is... What is this? I'm more than willing to play Amazing Mirror, says Froze. I don't know much about Prime 4 yet, but I'm still very, very excited for it. Everything I've seen on the game looks fantastic. The only thing... I've got some minor complaints with it, having not played it yet, but I mean... I don't know. I'm gonna try it for myself and see how it is. But that's not yet. Right now I must kill... woman. There we go. Yeah, this. Remember this? No wind. It's interesting that we have a boss that can use the Celestial Brush as well, actually. Alright, yeah, and I need to remember to piss on my foes. Yeah. Did I like actually do any substantial damage there, or what was that all about? Whoa. There's like a bunch of elementals happening around the field. And it's making me wonder, like, do I need to be doing any of this? Like, there's lightning, there's fire. Obviously, I can use wind pretty much anytime. I mean, that seems like an easy one to use. What about this? Do I use a flame? There's like a big float happening here. I don't know if I need to do anything about this. I'm trying to use flame here. It's not really doing anything at all. I can't really like hit you out of the air either, can I? Yeah, so far I've dealt no damage. Though I think I'm making it lose some tails, maybe? I guess let's just keep dodging until it does the one attack that I know how to hit it. There's probably something I can be doing in these other phases as well, but... No. Okay, here we go, here we go. Okay, what are we up to? You. Down with you. This one's like limping over here. Are you good, fam? What if I piss on you? You pissed on my fucking boss! Alright. That's all the tails. Now you're just a regular ass fucking fox. -1 eyeball. Okay. The danger level went down a little bit. My health is still in peril, but I also have like 2 extra stomachs. Which is a funny expression, but it just means that I essentially have 2 whole extra sets of health. Also, I need to remember that I have this shield. Something that I know throughout my entire playthrough of this game so far that's happened for me is I haven't really been taking good advantage of, like, the combos that this game has. Like, this is an action game made by the same guy who made Bayonetta. Like, I should know that there are, like, multiple different, like, combo moves that I can be pulling off here. I don't think it's nearly as robust as something like Bayonetta, but I think for the most part throughout my playthrough of this game, I've just kind of been spamming buttons rather than taking advantage of, like, specifically, like, my sub-weapon. I don't feel like I use nearly enough. Oh. Yeah. Bye-bye! Damn. Yo, wind sword. That was our spaghetti. You obtained the divine instrument blade of Kusanagi. Still don't know how to say a lot of these Japanese words. The Jade Edge glaive obtained upon defeating 9 tails. Alright, I guess that's that then.
Emiko's death had been avenged. Amaterasu's tenacity had proven too much for my tails. The fearsome beast lay defeated. Its true nature laid bare for all to see.
That was a weird way to break up that text box, but okay.
In death, it was reduced to no more than a tired old fox. Oni Island, pining for its master, raised a din and began to crumble.
It raised what? A din? What does that mean?
Like a funerary offering, it scattered into flowers. Orai, who had transformed into the water dragon, returned to the Dragon Palace, her role fulfilled. Nine Tails' monstrous countenance, removed from its master, moved skyward, transforming into a wisp of pure and utter blackness. There, it joined the spirit of its defeated master. Even Bright showed up, lending a hand to the fallen Nine Tails. Pulsing and undulating, they intertwined in midair. Then, the black mass moved toward the land, to the extreme north. 4 such blackened spirits had emerged from Orochi's corpse. Perhaps these two were off to join the remaining brethren. Left behind were Nine Tails' words about the Dark Lord Yami. Could it be that this formidable creature resided to the north? Amaterasu, sensing a dark presence, trembled. The diminutive Isun, who had accompanied Amaterasu, bravely felt a tinge of hesitation in his heart. For he had predicted that the journey would end when all 13 powers were restored. With only 1 power remaining, a tiny frown creased his face.
That is not at all what Isin looked like before. That is great art of him. It makes him look like so much more of like an actual hero than the little piece of shit that he is. At any rate, their next target was waiting in the frozen north. Their adventure was far from over. No time to rest on your laurels, Ami! Defeating Ninetails didn't bring Himiko back! But at least you can send her spirit off with a heroic howl. I will. Will they put a plate in the sky? What are they gonna do with that? Yo! You did really shit on time, but you did pretty good on the damage, all things considered. Yo! It did take me a little too long to kind of figure out what to do there, admittedly. But... okay, according to How Long to Beat, only 6 more hours of the game. That's totally accurate and not at all based on... oh, it's this guy. It's not at all based on just, you know, playing the game and knowing what to do. No. Normal people play it at that pace, and I'm normal. Bonjour, Amaterasu. Been on a little fox hunt over on Oni Island, have you? I do not remember what voice I gave this guy. God, that was like 10 months ago that I last saw him. Like, in real time. By the looks of it, I'd say you had a rather tough time. Was that wily fox really so formidable? Why, you... how can you say that? Himiko's dead, you heartless swine! Huh? Oh, I see. Well, I never expected to see you acting like such a little whelp. After all, Queen Himiko was resigned to her fate. Even you knew that, did you not, Amaterasu? What are you talking about? Anyway, you're the last one on Earth we want to see right now. Now get out of my face, you 2-bit prophet! My. What a fabulous mood you're in today. Your anger is enough to cloud the sky. Looks like it's nighttime. See? I told you. That thunder is coming from north of Shinsu Field. It no doubt heralds the coming storm. Well, ma chérie, I must bid you adieu. But first, let me leave you with this. A shocking zap! And it opens. Whew, feels good to get that one off my chest. Okay. While I'm at it, I'll just make a little mark on your map. Where is that? Back in Eastern Nippon? Okay. Yeah, all the way over there. Okay. There's still quite a lot of the world that I haven't been to, according to this map. I mean... like, there's still north to, like, where I currently am, as well. Hey! Who said you could do that? Did you not plan on going there anyway, ma chérie? You know. In the direction of the evil that sprung forth from the wily fox's body? Okay, what are you up to this time, pretty boy? Oh, it felt so good to prophesize after such a long break. Yeah, 10 months? Yeah. Now you see me, and now you don't. Au revoir! A long break indeed. Watcher's Cape. When the whirlpool galaxy spins in the distant heavens, a whirlpool shall open below. Nice going, Ami. You spun that baby like a windmill. Oh yeah, I remember this puzzle was cryptic as shit. Yeah. Well, now I get to just hear that noise for the rest of time. That's good. Alright, now it's time for me to refamiliarize myself with this world. Because, yeah, last stream of this was basically me reacquaintancing. Grammar's good. Refamiliarizing myself with the controls. Now I have to like remember like the land layout.
Did you see what happened to the demon-shaped island? It just disintegrated in a puff of flowers. I went back home because it looked like a storm was coming, but for some reason, I wasn't afraid, so I came back. When I did, I saw that.
Wow, I'm so lucky. Why are there hearts coming from my head? I also have healing items that I could have used in the middle of that fight. I just forgot. So, there's that. Okay, yeah, so... I guess to re-familiarize myself, let's see. So we're on North Ryoshima Coast. Which... It seems the orientation of the map is kind of strange. Because... North, according to this, is actually east, I think? Or west. Yeah, it's west. Which is fine, but it's just interesting that it do that. Changes direction and all that. Well, how you doing, Spaghetti? And anyone else who might be watching? I hope we're all doing well. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame that Metroid Prime 4, going back to that from a moment ago, is, you know, so polarizing, because it has been something that I've been looking forward to. I'm still gonna play it and try it for myself. I'm not really looking up a lot of information on it. I mean, I've heard I've heard some of people's complaints, I guess, not all of them. Also, I should probably equip my new weapon, shouldn't I? See how that plays for me. Again, just sometimes the strike doesn't do anything. You noticing that? Like, that was a perfectly straight line and it didn't do the cut thing. I hope Okami 2, if it brings back the Celestial Brush stuff, that it has just a better way to register my inputs. There's also this place. This is where I learned how to shit, right? I don't know how much money I have. Hoping for Jet Set gameplay tomorrow. Oh yeah, tomorrow is the Jeff Keighley Fun Time show, isn't it? I will not be covering it this year. I've covered it sometimes in years past. It's a fucking snooze fest for me. 80% of the games there I don't give a shit about. The awards themselves, really don't care about. The games that I like rarely appear in Jeff's show, and that's not to say that, you know, I have a superior taste in gaming or anything. I don't believe that to be true. Yo! But what I do know... Also, this was not the place I thought it was. What I do know is that Expedition 33 is going to sweep the entire show. Everyone loves that game, and I'm happy for people who enjoy the game. I'm glad that we got such a really great game according to many people this year. From what I've heard, the game plays a lot like Paper Mario, which is something that I would enjoy. But, I don't know, I just don't think I'm really wanting to play it right now. Nothing I've seen on the game really makes me say, oh boy, I really gotta play this. You know? So, that said, I do hope, you know... For me, I think we'll talk about my game of the year and stuff during the Gabe Awards, which I'm gonna do towards the end of the month. But to give you just a slight preview of what's to come, it's between DK Bonanza and Kirby Air Riders for me. And I know for many people Kirby Air Riders isn't even in the fucking, like, that's not even a question for Game of Year. Like, it's far from it. Many people aren't, like, huge on it, and that's fine. But for me, I'm just... I fucking love the shit out of that game. It is everything I ever wanted out of a potential sequel to Kirby Air Ride. But more than anything than the awards, quite honestly, the awards for me at the Game Awards, it's more like a formality, really. I know they have like a committee or whatever that goes into determining what games go where in the show and like who wins, and it's not just Jeff's opinions. But I don't know. I'm just feeding all the local wildlife, I guess. Whatever. I don't even remember what this fucking does for me. Just gives me this stuff. I think I can use to like upgrade my health and stuff. And there's a work point over there. But yeah, the announcements, I guess, is what I would be interested in the Game Awards. But even then, I don't know, like, it's gonna be like 80% like shooters that I will never play. It's gonna be some cryptic thing. Hideo Kojima's gonna show up on stage. He's gonna talk about something. Death Stranding 2 is out, which will probably also win a lot of awards. But Kojima has like another game I think he's working on, right? So that'll probably make some kind of appearance. I don't know. For me, I'll get the footnotes, I'll get the announcement headlines, and that'll be good enough for me. I don't want to sit through the Game Awards this year. So I need to go all the way back to the other area. How do I do the fast travel thing again? I know I could use a coin, but there should be a way to do it without a coin, right? In my move list? No. Celestial Brush, maybe? Veil of Mist, Inferno, Gale Storm, Crescent, Water Spout, Vine, Water Lily, Bloom, Cherry Bomb, Power Slash, Rejuvenation, Sunrise. I guess... No, I didn't. I swear I unlocked something for being able to do... Like, I can make my own whirlpools. Oh, yeah, just like that. Just do a circle. Okay, and that just opens it up. Okay. Yeah, let's head to, I'm sure there's, like, a bunch of side stuff I could be doing as well right now, but I'm just gonna progress the story, I think. I've already missed so much side content, and the break I took in the middle of the game means I'm kind of disoriented on that stuff right now. Oh. But yeah, Jet Set gameplay would be cool if we could get that. Sega did say, I think they put out like a tweet or something where they were like, be sure to tune in tomorrow, eye emoji. What's this dude's... Hey, hey. Hey, why are you running on all fours? Come back here. I'm the dog here. I'm firing on all cylinders again today. So, what do you want? What's with the twinkle in your eye, Pooch? You want a race? Okay. Lighten y'all, they'll give you a run for your money. What? Ready, go! Where are we going? Tackle? Can I just cheat? I think I cheated too hard. Alright, that's fine. Okay, so there's like a building over there. Can I use, like, maybe my cat power to get over there somehow? Hey, what's up? Alright. Doesn't even ask me. He just goes for it. Bye. What? How did you do that? Oh yeah, here we go, here we go. Cat. But, didn't actually go to the top of the wall, did it? It seems it can only actually produce so many of these. There we go. Let's not make a dumb shape. Just do a straight ladder. Okay, new area. Haven't been up here before. I don't believe so anyways.
This has been here for ages, but nobody knows what it's for. There are many things like that in Nippon. No one knows when they were built or even who built them. But I suppose people have more important things to think about.
What? That is certainly an angle to look at. Oh, look at these ancient ruins. Oh well, I guess there's more important things in life than wondering how the fuck history happened. Is this really just like a monument? Okay, here we go.
There's something written here. Never seen such writing before. Even I can't read it. Wonder what it says.
It says, and I motherfucking quote, "Issen is a bitch." That is all.
Don't forget to wash your foreskin.
Well, clearly, you don't own an air fryer. I figured it out without learning how to read. Also, that tree over there is so much bigger than it actually is in reality.
Tommy, you know where this hole leads to? You know, there's a foul smoke rising from Ninetails which flew off to the northern lands. That's what's waiting for us on the other side of this tunnel. Anyway, what's up with that creepy lightning?
Wait, he did know? I thought he didn't know what this was for.
I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
Make up your mind, Issen. Do you or do you not understand anything? Do you understand life? 'Cause I don't.
A little smoky. Look down. Get that down brisket. Yeah. That's crispy. Yeah.
Kamui.
Ugh. Is it cold here or what? How could anywhere be so damn cold? I know Kamui is the northernmost part of Nippon, but come on! I don't remember it ever snowing this hard before. Listen on me. I'm gonna hunker down in this fur coat of yours. You try to find us some shelter from this nasty blizzard.
Cold. Melt. Snow. Nope. Look at that hog in the background. Holy shit. Hog on the ball. Call him the ball hog. In 7 territories. Hello. A new friend to piss on. Don't mind if I do.
I don't mind taking a little piss every now and then, alright? Yeah.
How many of those do I have now? 48? And I needed like, what, 100 and some of them? Something like that. These are just like very traditional, like Oni, I think. Or at least they remind me of them. Mega combo. But also just like bomb here. Let's see a spaghetti. There are more. Here we go. Hey, wait, what are you still doing alive? The fuck? I'm gonna give you permission for that. Is that the motherfucking evening bird that I did just hear? Ah! Maybe not. I thought I heard it. I can't stand on this. Okay. Try as you might, you will not succeed.
Look! Fire! Fire! Guess we're not gonna freeze to death after all.
This is definitely someone's house. Hi there. I'm just a dog. You don't have to get to that.
What's your problem, Ami? I'm allowed to relax in front of the fire, ain't I? Ah! You!
Hi. Who is this hogger? Okay, bye.
You see that, Ami? I'm not talking about that silly mask. I mean his sword. That puppy's a bona fide masterpiece.
No, I'm the puppy here. Alright, let's burn everything down. No? I thought I examined.
This is a tree used for practicing sword strokes. Looks like it's seen a lot of use.
I guess we'll fight out here. A lot more room.
Looks like he means business.
It's business. His pants are kind of sagging quite a bit, though. Who? Yeah? This game certainly has its way of just, like, events happen, you know? Of course, you can't use the slash on him. That makes sense. But can I use flame on him? No. I can shoot seed pellets at him, though. Get his ass! Uh-oh. Melt, dog. Oh. Excuse me, sorry. Stop it! I guess these were torches, not just giant pots. Oh, that did decent damage to him. I could also... Don't I have just, like, things that just instantly deal damage? Yeah, this thing. It's just the win item. Oh, hello.
Yo, is this one of your cousins? Who's this?
Wait, hang on. How much damage does the Exorcism Slip L do on its own? Jesus. Almost fucking one-shot it. It's kind of like broken. I guess you just use those if you're having a real tough fight. I think I've now skipped a few phases and no longer have an instant way to win. Blow up! Blow it up! It didn't blow it up. Unable to blow it up. Come on. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Bye-bye! It's a dog v dog type world out there. So you can just do that, huh?
Not bad, White One. I am Oki, warrior of the Onia tribe.
Okay. Onia warrior Oki.
You're obviously not of our tribe. I can see that you are no mere wolf either. What name do you go by?
This here is... Ow! 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 I'm jumping on a sword! Why am I doing... Ow! My feet! Oh! This is Amaterasu! The great savior of Nippon! But enough about that. Why do you have to go attack us? What are you doing with that sword in the first place?
I see you have a punkel with you. Wait, is that Isun? I haven't seen you around in ages. Must be nice to be able to roam Nippon on the back of a wolf, huh? You got tired of painting and ran from this land in disgust about a year ago. So, why did you come back? Did you have second thoughts?
Why you...
I don't know who you two think you are, but you're nothing like the legendary Shiranui and the pint-sized warrior.
Ah! Put a cork in it, will you? Why don't you start by telling us why you have that sword?
This sword? I have this sword because the time to wield it has come.
What?
As you well know, Kamari is a harsh land covered in snow and ice. And the monsters that infest the region only make our life worse. Yet we, the Onia tribe, have managed to survive to this day. It is because the sacred Ezo Fuji mountains have watched over us.
Ezo Fuji. Close enough. Welcome back, Mount Fuji.
However, our mothers and protectors, the most sacred of mountains, have been taken over by those demons.
Also, Mount Fuji, that's more closer to like Tokyo, right? Which is more like central west, eastern Japan.
Yes, I speak of the twin demons, Lekchu and Nekchu.
They leak and then they neck. That's all they do.
They had been imprisoned at the twin summits of Ezufuji. But they suddenly broke free one day and began their deadly assault on the land of Kamari. The snowstorms grew more intense,
transforming Kamui into a frozen wasteland. Those demons are back? Many of our tribe have been killed by their relentless attacks. It was as if they roamed our land in search of something. But they
Oh my god, I cannot read.
mercilessly slaughtered the Onia they came across. The good earth is losing its power and its soul. Without these gifts of the gods, Kamui will become uninhabitable. I must slay those wretched demons now, before it is too late.
What about the villagers?
They should be battling the cold that blasts down from Esufuji. After all, our village lies at their base. It's only a matter of time before Kamui becomes an icy tomb.
An icy tomb? What are you doing out here with that guardian sword? Why did you bring it out of the village?
Did I not say the time to use this sword has come? You've heard of the prophecy of salvation, have you not? The wall of ice shall shatter and open the way to the heavens. When Kyuto, the guardian sword, glows silver. It means that when this sword glows silver, ridding the village of this abominable blizzard will be child's play.
The sword's gonna start glowing?
Yes, but Kyuto will not wake until it has tasted one more monster blood.
Or just more, I don't know why. Specifically with this game, I really struggle with the reading. I think it's because the text goes by so slow, so I'm trying to like predict what it's gonna say, and like I predict wrong.
So, I will continue slaying the foul beasts wherever they may be.
And there's no button to like instantly progress the dialogue to be a full text box ahead.
Until Kyuto lights our way to victory! Yo! Like fucking yo, dude. Great job. Yo!
Anyways, bye. Oh. Oh boy, did not give a shit.
It appears the blizzard has lightened a bit. I know not when the demons will launch another terrible blizzard, but now would be your best chance to flee to the village.
Wait a sec, Oki. Can't believe the chief let you take the sword. I mean, he tanned my hide once for just touching the darn thing.
I already told you. The time to wield it has come. Wall of ice shall shatter and open a way to the heavens. When Kyuto, the guardian sword, glows silver. It means when this sword glows silver, ridding the village of this abominable blizzard will be child's play. Kyuto will not wake until it has tasted more monster blood. I will continue slaying the foul beasts wherever they may be, until Kyuto lights our way to victory.
You did say those exact words, indeed. Like, usually when you repeat yourself like that, you word things just slightly differently. Just in case if, like, there was, like, a word in the sentence or something that someone didn't understand. But, no, just repeating yourself verbatim. I mean, I guess you can do that. And he, in fact, did. Hey, it's this guy again.
Oh, it's you again, Poochie.
Hey, are you? I knew it. You're that Master Bowman, the apple guy. What are you doing all the way out here in this nasty blizzard?
Well, you see, I've come to realize something since setting off on my travels. It's my bow. It seems to bring about misfortune. So I decided to go far away where I couldn't cause any trouble. And what do you know, I ended up all the way here in the north. Anyway, Poochie, Why not have a bite to eat and relax a bit?
Lightning arrow.
What the? Now my arrows bring on thunder? This can't be a coincidence. It doesn't seem like curse either. This must be fate. This has to be a sign from the gods. It's my destiny to live and die with my arrows.
Well, that was a lot of gratitude.
All this time I've been saying I wanted to do big things, but I was really just traveling so I could have an easy life. Now I see there's no such thing as an easy path. Not when you devote yourself to mastering one thing. The gods have shown me my true path, the path of archery. So, what are you gonna do now? The time's come for me to stop being so whimsical. My real journey starts here and now. We must have some kind of strange link between us. It's only when you two are around that the gods show their hand. I'll never forget both of you. If we ever meet again, let's share a few apples together. Farewell, my friends! The apple guy's gone. Boy, he sure was all fired up, even more so than usual. Maybe he's finally found his reason to live. Only all of us could do that.
Yeah, me too. My reason to live is to be cringe, contrarian, cope. That is my purpose in life. Also, I'm kind of impressed with myself for remembering what to do there. Not that it was that difficult to know to just like circle the thing, but just like... I was thinking about it the other day, and I didn't remind myself, but I was thinking, I was like, if I come across more of those trees, I don't remember how to activate them. And then, like, I see it in front of me, and then it just kind of happens, you know? I guess that guy left his house behind. Not gonna give me the fish on the hearth. None of that. Nope. What's your deal? Yellow ticket. The golden ticket. But there's a new fella. Oh, wrong direction. Sorry. Gotta piss on you. Uh-oh. Okay, that guy just... he freezes me when I attack him. That's not chill. I mean, it is chill by definition, but...
Get more down there. Okay.
I like this one. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's just fun to shoot those little pellets. Good shit. I'm going full yo mode over here. Nope, we're getting on top of that tree. It's a rock, but, you know, same difference. Tree, rock. At the end of the day, nothing exists, actually. Chairs don't exist. Tables don't exist. The Game Awards don't exist. Jeff Keighley, he's not real. Hey, look, it's this Dawg.
Why, look who we have here. I could smell you two a mile away. Ume, Is that really you? Oh, just look at you. You've really become something. But you're still as ugly as ever. I see you have become stronger. But Kokari and I have too. We have traveled many roads and seen many things, but I suppose you may still best us in fishing or fighting. You hear that, Amy? He's still dishing out those half compliments of his. Huh?
Hey, you, doggy? Remember me? We played together back in Agata Forest.
Kokari! Is that you? How'd you get all the way out here?
I wanted to become a real man like Susanna.
Oh yeah, him. Remember him?
I took my dad's fishing pole and set out on an epic journey. You know, I like the river, but it's nothing like the vast sea. Makes me realize just how insignificant my life was.
How did anyone get here if the only way to get to this island was blocked off by thunder lightning magic?
Wow, you're no longer that crybaby I met back in Agata Forest. When I think about it, you look more grown up too.
Really think so? I've seen a lot of Nippon's great outdoors, but the vast icy sea of Okami is far harsher environment than anywhere else. If I could prove myself equal to the harsh wilderness here, maybe I could become a real man like Susanna.
There he is again, getting back to nature with this fishing pole, without line or bait to boot.
I don't know why my dad cherished this pole. When I hold it in my hands, I can hear Mother Nature herself speak. Hey, doggy, how about we do some fishing, just like old times? I want to show you what I can do now.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's fine, I guess.
Okay, Ami, you got the basic idea, right? Let's catch a big one. Just draw a line from pole to fish.
Wario World right now? Wait, what about Wario World? Wario World is on NSO now? I saw that Nintendo added two, wait, how do I do this again? Alright. Nintendo added two N64 games to the library. There was like, alright, I have to cut that too. Okay, I'll remember. It was like Rayman 2, which is like, okay, fine. I mean, I'd probably not play the N64 version of that, but okay. Rayman 2, and then, like, some other thing. NSO, just, it has Wario World. Huh. Well, Wario World stream inbound, here we go.
Way to go, Ami! The more you fish, the more larger fish will come. Keep it up!
Was it just Wario World that was added to GameCube NSO? Oh, you gotta do it from the other way around. Scallop. Great. I can do this to get like a shit ton of money, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Get the big one. There we go, yeah.
Here we go, big one! You want insurance?
Oh my god, look at that thing. Look at that thing's fucking face, dude. Wario World is great. I know Wario World is not really a lot of people's favorite. Like, I guess in comparison to some 3D platformers, it's not as in-depth as something like Mario Odyssey, but I don't really think it needs to be. On that note, I also watched Ant Dude's video where he was talking about some of the more recent SpongeBob games. And I think I'm kind of interested, I'm not gonna lie, with both Titans of the Tide and the last one that I skipped out on.
You're on a roll, champ! Don't give up now.
Like, I think Battle for Bikini Bottom is a fun game, and I played it a lot in my childhood. I don't think it's anything that's like I used to see a lot of people recommend like every YouTuber play like Battle for Bikini Bottom because it's like one of their favorite games. And you never know, someone might try it and be like, actually this does kind of fuck. But I've seen like people like recommend like Vinesauce play it. It's like, I don't think he's gonna like that game. And I think he may have played the remake of Battle for Bikini Bottom, but even still. Well, I'm surprised that counted. I barely even actually touched that. Squid! I told you the squid was in this game. Am I fishing for anything in particular, or are we just doing this for fun right now? Nothing wrong with getting a little octopi, I suppose. Wario World, though, is also home of maybe the second best performance of Charles Martinet, Wario. Holy shit, big fish right there. Not only do you get to hear Wario say, "Have a rotten day!" But you also get to hear him say, and then after like 50 minutes, I think, he'll go, "Sorry." Of course, when I stream the game, I will be sitting there for 50 minutes just to show the Easter egg. We'll have a Wario World podcast happening while we wait. Maybe not. You caught supreme tuna. Supreme? I prefer no anchovies on my supreme. Holy shit, this one's going mental. This is another one. Oh, there's just another one. Okay. I think I can get a decent amount of money from doing this. If I, just do this a few more times, maybe I'll finally be able to shit. No one shits like Okami shits. I'm still holding out for maybe next year, because they're going to be doing like the Pokemon's 30th anniversary. That maybe we can finally see some of the classic Pokemon games on NSO. I don't even necessarily want to play them. I just want to see them be released and have a way to play them again. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that Red, Blue, Yellow is like the best gen ever. I've played it. It's okay. You know, I played through Yellow on stream. What was that, like 4 or 5 years ago? I'm glad that I checked it out eventually for, like, historical sake, but more so, I want to play through Gen 2. I mean, I'd rather play Heart Gold, Soul Silver, but I want to play through Gen 2. And maybe even Gen 3. With the GBA one.
You're on a roll, champ.
He keeps telling me not to give up, but like, Is there anything other than big tuna fish for me to catch? I think not. Yeah. I mean, they're worth a lot of money, I'm sure, so... I could just be here for like 6 hours and easily be able to afford the shitting. I need to first find a shop to sell to, though, in order to do that. But yeah, one thing I like about Wario World is that it's just like... It's not too long. Like, some of the later levels do get kind of longish, but like, in general, it's just... It's 4 worlds. Each of the worlds has 2 levels and a boss. So, it's really not that bad. It's like... If I were to stream it, it'd be like a 2-3 stream game. Maybe.
Wow, can't believe we're growing that big. Like 5 times. Have I finally become a real man? No. I still have a way to go.
Yes, you must catch 5 more of them. Then you can become a real man, for whatever that means. Why is this music so intense right now? Is this gonna be the training dojo place? Hey, look! I was literally just talking about this motherfucker.
Oh, look who's here. Greetings, my little wolf friend. What the? Not you again! Can't you just pick a place to run your dojo and stick with it? I've already explained myself, no? Be it a lone isle among the waves, or the most frigid mountain peak. I forge a warrior's path throughout the land. Wow, you are one serious dude, and here I thought you were laid back. Your face really changes when you get down to business. And what has brought you here? Do you once again seek my tutelage in the fighting arts?
Hard head. 5 wins. 3 shears, bead string, swords dance, brown rage. That's the one. So I need, what was that, 2 million? Jesus, I'm not even fucking a quarter of the way there. Oh, I am a quarter of the way. Oh. I'm like just over a quarter.
I suspected as much. A place like this is no place for play, friend. You should go outside where it is far less dangerous.
Why? Why would they make shitting so expensive in this world? Can't you just let a dog shit and fart? God. That's all I've ever wanted. Whoops. I also would need to find a shop to sell these fish to. How many of them do I have anyways? Can I even see that? Fish tome. Scallop. I'm holding onto 2 of those. Blowfish. Octopus. Squid. Oh, I have 4 of them. Supreme tuna. This ultimate tuna is said to contain no inedible parts. Even the cock? Still holding out hope. Wait, hope for... There's still a few multiplayer games that need to be on there. On which NSO? Smash 64 is surprisingly still not on NSO, which is another game that's like, I could take it or leave it out. I'm not really desperate to play Smash 64. Like, it's fine, I guess, but like, realistically for me, I have no reason to play any Smash game other than Ultimate. Wait, this guy's not taking damage. No, you not do. The answer is yes. True. Oh wait, fire. There we go. Okay, so you light them on fire with bomb. And then they roll around. No? What is that all about? What are some other, like, Game Boy Advance games that had multiplayer? Because, like, I'm not really familiar with a lot of GBA multiplayer because I never had a link cable or anything like that. What's with the ellipses? I'm just trying to figure out, like, what GBA multiplayer games are there that aren't on NSO? Did the Sonic Advance trilogy have it? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Because, like, when it comes to GBA multiplayer, like I said, I know the Pokemon games, I guess, had them. And then, like, what? Mario Kart, which is already on there. I'm actually really fucking curious right now. Hang on. GBA... I'm sure there's plenty. Multiplayer games. Advance Wars, apparently. Mario Party Advance. Oh boy! Yeah, that. Bomberman Tournament. Sonic Battle. That's another one that needs to be on there. Nightmare in Dreamland had multiplayer? According to this Google search, which I'm not gonna, like, dive into, but just, like, okay. Now, all three Sonic Advance games, Sonic Pinball Party. Wow, there's a surprisingly, there's a lot of multiplayer GBA games on here, actually. Banjo Pilot. Oh boy, yeah, that one. Eggmania, Blender Bros, Donkey Kong, Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. There was a Game Boy Advance version of that? What? Okay. Looking at this list, aside from, like, the Sonic games and Pokemon, and I guess maybe that, the puzzle fighter thing, there's not a lot of GBA games that are, it's like, oh boy, I really gotta try the multiplayer for this. The F-Zero ones are neat. I think we tried the multiplayer for one of them, and it was fine. Nightmare in Dreamland. What? It's just co-op for Nightmare in Dreamland. The third one you can play co-op. Sonic Advance 3. What's the multiplayer like in the other ones then? If it's just the third one's co-op, is it just like there's like some little mini games or? Or are you a shop? Dead.
Oh, hello there, Wolf. I had a feeling I wouldn't get much business in this blizzard. It looks like I was right. I suppose an animal like you wouldn't understand, but it's tough trading in the snow, looking up for monsters. The thing is, I just can't leave. Some people need me. Can you imagine how hard it is? If you have any sympathy at all, you'll buy something.
Let me sell, actually. Fish. Ooh. Boingo music. Yeah, so it looks like my best bet for earning money is to just sit there and fish for like an hour. By that, I will have enough money. I mean, I guess I gained 100,000 there, which is good, but also these I just have no use for anymore, right? The mermaid coins, since I can just draw a circle, so I will get rid of that. And before, there's a segment of the game later where, like, I lose my celestial brush powers, and then I have to, like, run across the world. That's gonna be so fun. Also, can I do anything about this yet? I forget. Not yet? That might be an old man ability, actually. Yo, bear. What's up? You got meat? You got fish? Also versus races in those? Okay. Where the fuck is this? Oh no, this was where I was. Okay, I got really, like, disoriented for a second. I thought it, like, placed me somewhere else entirely. Alright, how much do I care about getting the ability to shit right now? I could sit there and fish. How many? So that those were worth, like... Let's see. If I fish here for, like, genuinely, like, 15 minutes, how many of them am I gonna catch? I'm sure over time I will naturally gain some things that I can sell, like these items right there, but it seems to get 2 million of them, I'm gonna have to really go out of my way to either grind fishing or something. I don't know. Gabriel oyster. I do think it took a really fucking long time for us to get another GameCube game. Like, the last one we got before this one was what? Fucking... Chibi Robo? Back in, like... September, maybe? Flying fish. They sure do love their drip feed content. At least N64 and, like, SNES, like, for the most part, have everything that I want. Like I said, there are still some key exceptions, particularly on N64. Like, we still don't have DK64. I genuinely, like, I saw the ad for the 2 new games being added to N64 NSO. And, like, the graphic that they used for it had, like, a bunch of palm trees in, like, a jungly setting. Presumably for Rayman 2. And I was like, oh boy, DK64! And no, still not. I have DK64 on my Wii U Virtual Console. I've been waiting to play it, because I'm like, I know as soon as I do, it's getting added to NSO. And then there was that one, like... It's like a leak? Well, not really a leak, but like... in one of Nintendo's own, like, promo stuff for NSO, just showcasing how it works or something. It was like a blurred out background, and you could clearly see the box art for, like it was Smash 64, DK64, and some other game was on there that wasn't out at the time. And of course we're getting the fucking Virtual Boy library as well, and I'm betting it's gonna be so fucking funny when people have to pay $100 or $25 if you want the cardboard cheapo version, I guess, for that damn headset. And then like the Virtual Boy library launches with like fucking like Mario's Tennis and Jack Bros, and that's it. Like not even Wario Land. The only actually good Virtual Boy game. Oh. Yellowtail. Guess that's a rare one. This is probably gonna be another one of the big tuna, I think. Yep. The Grand Champ. I am gonna be curious if they ever decide to put the original Prime or Prime 2 on GameCube NSO. By default, I would say, well, no, they're not gonna put Prime 1 on there. But, to their own credit, I guess, Link's Awakening DX is on GB Online, despite the remake of that. Prime 2 would be nice, though. If they don't ever do a remake for it, it would just be nice to see Prime 2 actually playable on modern systems. I mean, I would like Prime 3 as well, at that point. 'Cause then Prime 3 would be the only one that's not really playable on Switch. Double Dash would be nice, of course. I mean, that one's a gimme. There's no doubt in my mind that Double Dash will eventually come. It's really just a matter of when, not if, for Double Dash. Because, like, realistically, they haven't skipped a Mario Kart on any of the other Virtual Console releases that they've done. And, I mean, in general, the theme of GameCube NSO is like, this is the first time many of these games are getting re-releases. Like, GBA Online, N64 Online, SNES Online, it's all kind of old hat. Because all of that stuff was on Wii, except GBA. And GBA was on Wii U, though. You think Sega would capitalize on that? I'm noticing that we're getting a lot more actually notable third parties. It's not just like Toe Jam and Earl anymore. Like, we're actually getting like, oh shit, Rayman 2. Again, I wouldn't necessarily say the N64 version of that is the best way to play, but it's still a notable, like, IP to get on NSO. And there's the whole, like, Genesis Online 2 thing. So I'm just kind of, like, surprised that there's not more Sega stuff on there. Would Rayman 2 get a 3DS edition? I don't remember. I'm not the biggest Rayman guy, but from what I've heard, the PS version is what you want to play for Rayman 2. Truth be told, I haven't actually played Rayman 2, so I am talking a little out of my ass on that one. But from what I remember people telling me, if I were to ever play that one, and I've heard it's a good game too, that would be the way to go. I played some Rayman game on the Vita, when I had a Vita very briefly. I think it was Rayman Legends. I want to say... Specifically, you want to play the Dreamcast version? Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'll try to keep that in mind. If I ever decide to dive into the Rayman games. I have of interest. It's one of those franchises that I've heard a lot about over the years, and it has that kind of legacy thing where like I like to play a lot of legacy games that I missed out on, which is hence why I'm playing this, right? The one that Rayman 3D is the Dreamcast version. Oh. I can't stop making that noise. Oh, this one's fighting. This wasn't the one I was intending to aim at, but this one's like really like fighting me. It's just a regular squid too. But I mean, yeah, I missed out on a lot of legacy games because I just didn't really have a lot growing up. And truth be told, I also was like, I was very like stubborn. I wouldn't want to try a bunch of games unless I knew for certain that I was gonna love it, you know? And also, if it wasn't on a Nintendo system, chances are I didn't play it. Now, granted, obviously, we are talking about like Rayman 2 being on an NSO N64 version. When it came to N64 games, I really only had a few on cartridge. I mostly experienced N64 through later versions of those games. Or like virtual console releases in particular. On cartridge for N64, as a kid, I had... I want to say I had Mario 64, but I don't think I actually ever played Mario 64 on original hardware. Instead, I had Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Kirby 64, which was my first exposure to Kirby at that point. Did not have Smash Brothers on cartridge. Didn't play Smash Brothers until Wii, I believe. I think what did I actually have for N64? It wasn't a lot. Mario Kart 64 I did play on original hardware. My GameCube library growing up was a little wider. Because, well, I was actually old enough to, like, I guess be interested in games at that point. I had some fucking weirdo games that I didn't even really remember were real games until I recently, like, rediscovered them. Like, anyone fucking remember Taz the Tasmanian Tiger? I don't remember really liking that game, but I had that. Wasn't there a show based on that game? Or was that a different game? It was like some game where, like, it was a game first and then it became like a Nickelodeon show, I think. I want to say it was Taz, but I don't remember. I'm sure that game's not as obscure as I think it is, but just like, when you hear people talk about their top 10 GameCube games or whatever, or just like GameCube games they had growing up, I don't hear that one come up very often. I had a Frogger game on GameCube that I remember was really difficult because it required movement with the D-pad, I think. And on the GameCube, moving with the D-pad is fucking ass. I had The Sims Bustin' Out on GameCube. I talk about that one from time to time. That's a little bit more niche. Obviously, The Sims itself isn't really all that niche, but like, Bustin' Out was like a version of Sims 2 that was like a story game. Like, it was like exclusively like story mode. And you like went through the different careers and got to the end. I played that one a lot as a kid. I'm gonna catch this fish, and I'm gonna see how much money I've earned just from doing this. If I gotta, I'll do more streaming, more fishing on a different stream. And this was a good sit down and focus on some fishing for a bit. I definitely don't have enough for the poop, but I'm just curious, like, with this amount of time, how much money did I earn?
Next question, move on.
Yeah, I'm a real big fan of this really obscure game on GameCube called Super Mario Sunshine. Not sure if you've heard of it or not, but it features this dude in it called Mario. He's pretty cool. It's like a 4 out of 10 though. Alright, let's see. Okay, so we caught 6 of them, and they're valued at 14,000 yen each. All 6 of them is 84,000 yen. And now we're up to 74. Yeah, it's still gonna take me quite a long time. I would have to actually sit there for like probably an hour, if not more, in order to actually gain the amount of money necessary to poop. Which sucks, because I am a pooper. Deep down. I have shat before. I'm remiss to announce. What's this dude up to in here?
I am Blockhead. I guard this place so that all shall pass. Wait, make that none shall pass.
Not you again. You just never learn, do you? And again, I gotta hand it to you. You're one persistent dude.
White demon of death, finally you have come this far. In the name of Blockhead Clan, I Blockhead Grand, the strongest of our clan, rise up to stop you. I know of your deadly skills. They have been the end of my brethren, and I have not underestimated you. Indeed, I have been training daily to ready myself for your arrival. My body is as hard as steel. I defy to find any weak points. Go right ahead. Strike my rock-hard body to your heart's content.
It'll be our pleasure. Well, let me ask you, how come you guys never take the offensive? I mean, how do you expect to ever win that way?
The Blockhead Clan never resorts to such boorish acts. Take the beating, then dish it out. That is our clan's philosophy. Now the time for talk is over. Come, strike me if you dare.
Oh, fuck.
Is that the true power of the White Demon of Death? How very disappointing.
Out. That's all you can do? At the same spot? No. Oh shit, I'm fired. You. close. It's okay, it's okay. I got bad memory. Memory bad. I could cheat and use, like, not rewind, but like I could use like the recording feature on Switch. But no, I'll do this memory style. What? That was exactly what I did! Oh, that was horseshit. I actually got it right that time. And it didn't give it to me because it wasn't like the exact coordinates. Cheating time. I mean, memory master, of course. Okay, so there's one down there. One up there. One there. One there. One there. Okay, so we've got 4 at the top, right? Yep, 4 at the top. We got 1 on that crack, another on that crack. Okay, got it. I got it. Yo! What? Wow, okay, it's really picky on like the exact spot. You gotta nail the exact positioning of everything. You also have to do it in the same order. Oh, that might be part of it too. Even with cheating, I lose. Okay, so there's 1 in the upper corner, 2 there. Okay. What? I was still holding the button! God damn it. Useless. Wasted my time. That was a manageable one, too. I don't think the positioning on that is quite right. See, that one I got. That one I had. What the fuck? 7 years later. Maybe I do have to do it in the specific order. See, but when I do it that way, then I much more lose the positioning of where everything is. Surely you don't have to do it in the exact order. Okay, no, that time I was just wrong. I'm gonna give this like one more chance, and then I'm gonna give up on this. My brain, I don't think, has what it takes to do this. The ultimate in wall technology. All right, let's study. Let's study. You know what? I got a piece of paper here. I got a piece of paper. I'm gonna draw a little diagram on how to fucking do this. All right. Okay, so we got a crack through the middle. We got the thing there and that. Let me just make sure I get all the details right. Okay, so 1 right there. 2 is over there. 3 was up here. Okay. 4 was there down there. 5 was over here. 6 was over there. 7, 8. All right, I got it. This is the one. I cheat. Or do I? Okay, so we got 1. Yo! 2 was like here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No! This cannot be! You have struck every last one of my weak points! After I trained so hard to cover them up! Your sight is not of this world! It is like the eyes of the gods! Oh, my demon of death! Behold, the moment of death is upon me! May this image be burned into your eyes for all eternity!
Wow.
Okay, grand. I'll see to it that your epic tale lives on forever.
Gold dust unleashes the potential of weapons. Stray bead. Alright, yeah. We're not getting all those. And silver pocket watch. Oh wait. Probably wanna actually uncover these. No? You don't want a tree? Give me the power of the world being nice to me. Also, I could probably upgrade some of this stuff. Sure. 2 more health points. Why not? Oh, I recognize that sound effect. This game is so Zelda coded, it kind of hurts. Like that sound effect, the thing that happened to me there, all of that was just it. That was Zelda. Bingo bear. I can barely contain myself. Alright, let's move on. Actually, finally. have one of these. Wave battle of enemies. I bet he just blew himself up. I like the noise that these guys make. It's very quiet, but they kind of go like earlobe. Oh, more. Right, for gore. Multiple phases. How do I get you out of the ground again? I have fought this thing before. Hello. I could just use an exorcism slip, I guess. I kind of don't want to, but... You're over the... There we go. Did it anyways. Got regular tree bonus. You don't really get a lot of money for doing those. It's more for this effect, I guess, than anything else. Restoring the land. At least for the regular gates. Another stray bead. Where do I see my list of those? Oh, right here. We just got number 78. We are missing a lot. I guess that's a good gauge for how much game is left, though, right? The final area has 3. Area before that has 3. There's 3, 3, 4, 4, 6. Okay, yeah. Whoa. Ice, please. Ice to see you, bitch! That fucking double slashes ass. Oh yeah, I need to remember, I have a charge move that I can use. Got it. Stop it. Get out of the sky, motherfucker. No? Doesn't feel like it. Okay. How did I do it before where I like caught your tail on fire? Was it a bomb or did I do something else to do that? I guess yeah, a bomb. Bomb will do it. That wasn't as effective as I hoped it would be. I guess you just keep doing damage to it and then eventually it will fall down. 6, 7. $99 combo. It still wasn't enough to kill. Come on. Fall, you damned machine. It doesn't wanna. Burn in hell. Yeah, I did absolutely atrocious on the time with that one. Hi.
Oh, nothing like a good fire.
Oh, what have I done? If this carries on, Okami will be ruined. I have to do something to stop them, but I'm no match for these assassin monsters. What am I gonna do? Oh, hello, Wolfie. What are you doing out in the blizzard? I envy you. You must have such an easy, carefree life. What I wouldn't give to be like you. I'm doomed to spend my days here, living in fear of those monsters.
What's eating you, young man? You might feel better if you just talk about it.
Oh, you have a barnacle with you. White wolf and a barnacle. That's like the old legend. This must be the will of the gods. They must have told you to come here and help me.
No, you got it all wrong, young man. I'm not...
I find that old young man thing a little patronizing. I've got a proper name, you know. I'm called Wally.
Distressed youngster Wally.
This is my tale, messenger of the gods. It all started just over a year ago. I was living in Wepkir, the village up in the mountains. It's home to Cutone, the divine sword that protects Kamui. Because the village elder always treated it with so much respect, I couldn't help feeling curious. So, one day I touched it. I only touched it a tiny, tiny little bit, honest. But ever since then, I seem to be cursed with bad luck. Sandals broke, I was rejected by the girl I liked. I banged my toe countless times, and not the girl. And an icicle fell on my head. And on top of all of that, this awful blizzard came along. And now those assassin monsters are out in the wild trying to kill me. I didn't want to cause more trouble, so I came to live here.
Wow. Can't believe you survived this long all by yourself. So, what did those assassin monsters do to you?
Well, it's very strange. You see, they're always staring at me from way off in the distance. I know what they're up to. They're trying to break me emotionally. Then they'll come in for the kill. You have to help me, Wolfie. You have to get rid of them. See, here's a list with their names.
Creeping. Oh, it's this thing again, yeah.
Well, you sure are a thorough young man.
I think the gods place some kind of mark on the assassins monsters. You'll definitely know when you see them. Be very wary, though. They'll only come out at night. Please get rid of them for me so I can sleep peacefully again.
I bet you each of these quests probably has one of the beads needed for that other thing. Unfortunately, I will not be doing that. But it's good to know, I suppose. Where's like the options menu? Is there not one? I don't remember, like at some point I enabled something for like mini games on the load screens, but then I learned that all that does is the thing where you press the buttons and makes the paw prints appear. The fuck is this? Oh, it's a rabbit. I kind of couldn't tell at first. It's just like a ball of critter. Yeah, like this thing. That's me doing that. Wow. And I have to press plus in order to actually end the load screen. I was just gonna disable it because it just seems like it arbitrarily lengthens the load screens. Just to give you a little something to do, and I don't really need it. So up here's the village, right? Or... over there? What is over there? Let's see. Something! Something's over there! I could worry about it, but I'm going to choose not to. There we go. Weapon gear. Oh wait, yeah, you can just look in the sky. Yo, Shept. That's not where we're headed. I wish real life was like this, just floating signs. Just like so I could see the Ohio border and be like, okay, no further must I travel in this direction. For I will get infected with Scott the Waz. Should I continue in this way?
Whoa! It's like the whole village has been frozen solid. I wonder if anyone's even still alive.
Snowball. That's just fun.
Hey, Ami, come on, we got better things to do than read.
Let me fucking read the sign, bitch. I guess I'm not allowed to read. Because we have, quote, better things to do than to know where the fuck we are. What in the hell? What in Sam Hill?
Oh, good. Store won't budge.
Isn't it like a curtain? Just lift it. Whoa.
What do you mean?
Oh, hey, herons. What do herons eat? Seed? Fish? Fish. Does that make sense? Hence why they're hanging out by the pool. It's just a nice little scene. Of course, I get to the snow area when it is winter time. Winter is upon us at long last. Some may sing its praises. I cry like a little bitch. Not a fan of winter. Mind you, it started snowing in like October this year, which is especially ass. Like, I'm fine with snow around Christmas. Like, this time of the month, fine, whatever. Ironically, the snow was starting to melt today, but... I don't know, I'm just... I don't like that cold shit. One might say, just move south. But then, you see, instead of risking being near Ohio, I then risk being near Florida, and that's much worse. That is a fate I wouldn't wish upon my darkest of enemies. Couldn't remember how to get to this menu somehow. Oh shit, it's like Zelda, it's gonna do the 2 rows of health now. The awkward 11th heart. And until you get like at least 3 in the additional row, it'll always look weird. Seriously, bitch, why won't you let me read? Isin is anti-reading. Everyone is dead, actually. Except these sheep. Thankfully, the sheep live yet on. Every door seems to be firmly shut. Oh, hang on, here's someone.
Halt! Who goes there? This is the house of the village elder. If you need something from the elder, you must go through me. I'm Samical, top warrior of the Oneida tribe.
You look very cozy in that. Is that warm?
Sheesh! Who does this guy think he is? Well, at least we finally met someone from the village. So, what are you doing standing around in the middle of this blizzard?
Huh? That grating voice. Is that you, Isan? What in the world are you doing with that strange white wolf?
That's none of your business, pal. Anyway, what's with this village? It's a total mess. Is it true demons have taken over Izufushi?
You must have been gone for some time if you don't know that. Save your questions for when you get back to your own village. That is, of course, if it hasn't already been buried by the snow. Oh, and take that suspicious wolf with you, too. Ah, you little shitbag.
We're done talking to you. Let us into the chief's house now.
No, you may not pass. We normally don't even let strangers into the village. And I've told the villagers not to let them into their houses. They will obey me, for I am Samical, chief of Wepkir. Now be on your way.
Dog. I'll fight that dog.
Be gone at once.
Okay. Attacking seems to be fruitless. Open the gate.
Hold on a second. You? Chief? What happened to old man Kimu? Didn't he buy the... He didn't buy the farm, did he?
Fool! Of course he's still alive. But he's been greatly weak in battling the demons. Now the hideous monsters are trying to finish him off. It's only the Elder's volcanic incantation can foil their plans. That's why I became the chief of the village. I must protect the Elder from the monsters lurking in every corner. Now be on your way. Be gone at once!
He like died, but then came back. So if I walk away and then come back, he transforms back into person.
Let us by, Samical! You want us to make you?
I sense extraordinary power in this white wolf. But if you do not heed my warning, I'll devour you where you stand. Now be on your way!
Still stubborn as a mule, I see. Come on, Amy, I've had it with this village.
I just keep doing this until the dialogue repeats. Okay, it's happening now. Exactly as I said. So then what? What must I do? Oh. Maybe. Ow, in parentheses, maybe. Could be fine. Could not be fine. We'll see. Hey, bear. That would be so fucking terrifying. Turn the corner, seeing a giant fucking grizzly guarding this treasure chest. He's just chilling though. He's a good guy. When you think about it, bears are just really big dogs. Really big, can kill you in one attack dogs. They got really high attack power and defense. Evasion stat not too great. Why is Vinny playing Sonic 06? Because he lost his you laugh you lose thing. He laughed 25 times, I think. He was playing it for 1 hour. As far as I'm aware. Uh-oh. I did watch that You Laugh You Lose thing. It was pretty funny. It was actually way better than the first one he did. Less cringe. More contrarian cope. I have not really been watching a lot of his streams lately. I don't know why. I mean, I'm saving the Metroid Prime stuff for when I actually experience the game myself. So there's that. I guess I have been watching him play Air Riders a little bit. Hey, wait! Outside of that, though, I've not really been watching his stuff much this year. Which is weird, because that used to be like the only thing I would listen to while I was at work, but for better or for worse, I've been listening to a lot of other stuff lately. You guys, wait!
Well, I'll be. I haven't seen you in ages.
Listen, it is you! I thought I heard you talking to Samico.
I just thought I'd come back and see how things were after my trip. Can't believe what's happened to the village since I've been gone. And that Samicle's still as stubborn as ever. When did he become chief?
Well, a lot's happened in this past year. Look, you'll freeze if you stay outside too long. Why don't you come rest at my place? And bring your white wolf, too. Down. At least the cold is a bit more bearable inside. It's really been ages, hasn't it, Issen? And it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance as well, Wolfie. I'm Kai. Onia girl Kai.
This here's Amaterasu, otherwise known as No Bath Ami. Now let's cut to the chase. There's so much I want to ask you. First of all, about those demons that are plaguing Kamui. What the heck brought that on?
No one knows for certain. Owls. Those twin demons. Lechkru and Nekchu. They were sealed away by a brave Onia hero years and years ago. And they have just been enshrined at the Waoku Shrine ever since. And one day, they suddenly stirred and went berserk. Terrible blizzard descended upon Kamui. Kemu set out to the shrine at the top of Eizo Fuji to pacify them. But they nearly killed him. He was no match for their evil magic. Samiko managed to get him just in time and bring him back. Then they got even more violent and turned the Eizo Fuji into a glacier. They unleashed a blizzard to smother Kamui in a layer of ice and snow. Chief Samiko's trying to protect the village while Kimu recovers. But there's nothing we can do against those demons. You really are in a fix if old man Kimu's prayers don't work. The day before the twin demons suddenly went berserk, we heard what sounded like an earthquake from Shinzu Field to the south. On that fateful day, Himu declared that the evil force from the south had made its way here to Kamui. Kamui is sometimes called the land of hidden darkness. There's a legend that says all demons are born from this land. I wonder if all the world's demons are coming back to Kamui now. A black shadow passed overhead from the south recently and vanished into the Waku Shrine as if it had been swallowed up. Actually, I think the blizzard's been stronger since then. Kai, there's something else I want to ask you. What's Oki doing with the sacred sword Kyutone? Saw him with it outside the village. How could old man Kimu let him take it at a time like this? Oh, you met Oki? He left here with our sacred sword the morning after it all started. As soon as Samiko was chosen to take Kimu's place as chief, Oki just took the sword and left without permission. People from the village have tried to persuade him to bring it back, but Oki chases them off. He says he'll defeat the demons himself. He just walked away with the sacred sword? He didn't even ask permission? Well, everyone admits Oki's a great warrior. Even Samiko does. But it's impossible to defeat those demons all by himself. I just don't know why he did it. Now of all times. One last thing, Kai, it's about Samiko. He seems awfully nervous about protecting old man Kimu. Because of Oki, isn't it? Well, everyone's angry at Oki for taking the sword like that. But you see, Samiko would never say it, but he believes in Oki more than anyone else does. He's convinced Oki will come back and help the village. So then, why do you have to snap at us like that? He even told Furball here to get lost! Well, the day after the village was attacked by the demons, Lika went missing. Lika? As in Lika, you're... That's right, my little sister. We scoured the village and surrounding area, but I couldn't find her. She just vanished. Not poor little Lika, too! Ugh. Why would those demons mess with a little girl like that? We don't know for sure if the demons are behind her disappearance. But they certainly would have a reason to seek her out. See, Lika, she holds the fate of this village in her hands. The fate of this village? That was Kimu's hole! He's calling to you, Isin. He's summoning the both of you. Kimu's calling for you too. He's been out cold for ages, but it sounds like he's come too. Better not keep him waiting. You don't want to be rude. Oh, okay. All the way up here. Hey, bitch. What, you still got a bone to pick with us or something?
The Elder summons the White Wolf to his home. You may enter.
Well, it's about time! Out of our way, chump! Nice belly. This is the village elder, Old Man Kimu, but looks like he might have already kicked the bucket. How many times did Gramps here to tan my hide? There's no time to be dredging up the past.
Who is that bad-mouthing me? Looks like there are still some hides to be tanned.
Whoa.
Huh? What happened? Is that a dream? Was I sleepwalking again?
Jeez, old man snooze a lot. Tans hide in his sleep, too?
Old man snooze a lot, tans. What? Okay, whatever.
Why, is that an illusion? So that I wasn't dreaming.
Wepkir village, Elder Kimu. You can order some 3DS accessories from him for really cheap. They won't actually work on your 3DS, but you can buy them.
I thought I heard Samiko talking to someone outside. I must say, Yusin, you've grown. Barely at all since I last saw you.
Ah, put a cork in it, Gramps. Did you summon us just because you wanted someone to clobber?
Ah, yes, let's get down to business, huh? The White Wolf I wished to speak with. You've no doubt already heard this from Kai, but her little sister, Lika, has gone missing.
Yeah, we know about that. She disappeared about the time the demons started running amok.
That's right. And her disappearance threatens the very existence of our village.
I said something like that, too. I can see why you'd be worried. Don't you think you're exaggerating a bit?
No, we are not exaggerating. Besides, you've been gone so long, how could you possibly know? Nika has gained spiritual power far beyond my own. Her power is now the key to saving the land of Kamui.
Huh? You're saying Lika's power can defeat those demons?
Not exactly. There is another reason why we need her power. It is for Izo Fuji, the protector deity of Kamui.
Izo Fuji?
As you know, Izo Fuji is formed from 2 active volcanoes. Each year, I recite the volcanic incantation that triggers an eruption that warms this frigid land of Kamui. But the demon's power has plunged Izo Fuji into an icy slumber. Day by day, Kamui grows weaker and weaker, and colder and colder. If we don't have Lika recite the volcanic incantation soon, the land of Kamui will become an icy tomb for us all.
Why don't you just recite the incantation yourself?
I would if I could. I no longer have the strength to pray in this raging blizzard.
Any idea where Lika could be?
That's the problem. We've searched high and low for that girl with no luck. There is one place we have yet to look.
Where?
Yosh Pet. Yosh! The mysterious forest of deception. I caught a faint whiff of Lika emanating from Yoshpet. After all, I do have the keenest nose of all of the Onira tribe. I suspect she could be somewhere around here on your map.
Okay.
I'd like you to conduct a thorough search of that forest.
You've gotta be kidding me! I wouldn't touch that place with a 10-foot pole!
Oh, White Wolf, you are our last hope.
Not me?
Chief Samiko must remain here to protect the villagers. And Oki has left the village on some fool's errand. You're the only one left.
Hold on a minute, old man. Do you even know who this furball is?
Do not mock me, little sprite. I prefer Dr. Pepper. You should know that. That pure white coat, the crimson markings, and that divine instrument. This is none other than the legendary wolf Shiranui. That name is known far and wide, even in this distant land of Kamui. I never dreamed of the legendary wolf yet lives.
Well, actually, this here is...
Saranyuri, please. You must help us. Leica must recite the volcanic incantation soon. Without her, the land of Kamari will become an icy tomb. I beg you, you must find Leica. I had warned the villagers to be wary of strangers, but I will make a special exception for you. I will open the village's fog gate that leads to Larochi Lake. You should get what you need from the village before you set out.
Okay. Sure. Whatever you say, dude.
Alright. Oh, I would like to save an end here. Because, it is that time. It's the time for me to go to work. But let's see, what's up here? There's a lake, you said? Is there something I need? I'm assuming this is the way I'm gonna have to go to get to the mountains later on. Let's see, is there anything else up this way? Izo Fuji. Yeah, so this is just the route to the mountain. Yeah. Is there a save point up here? There is. Okay. I'm sure there's not much I can do here, but I will explore next time. What did I just get? I just got logbook entry? No. What did I just get? Treasure tome? No. What did I just get? We've searched high and low for that girl with no look. Okay, so that's just figuring out where to go next. And that's a hint for something I got forever ago. Would it be the travel guide? Okay, here it is. Modern Nippon offers mysteries that cannot be easily explained. Devices that even scholars in the capital are unable to decipher. Stone artifacts that endow the wearer with special abilities. They are thought to be evidence of a civilization far beyond our own. My great-grandfather spoke of them of such matters. He had traveled to the windy plains of Taka Pass for brush training. While there, he noticed a strange light tracing an arc in the sky. The light eventually settled in the area of Sasa Sanctuary. Great-grandfather traveled there the following day, where the light had landed, and he saw a mysterious symbol floating in midair. It is not uncommon to hear such tales repeated here in Nippon. Whether one believes in this otherworldly civilization or not, it would seem that many among us certainly want to believe. I am not ashamed to say I count myself among their ranks. Interesting. There's a lot of these that I seem to have missed somewhere. Well, that's okay. Yeah, I mean, we're coming up. I gotta be getting closer to the end of this game than I think I do. I think I am. Because I was... When I sat down and said, okay, I'm gonna return to this game, I told myself I had like 10 more streams to go, which at this point would be 8 more streams. Because we're done. We're done today! But, I mean, that was 27 out of what looked like 30 of those. So, what I have to imagine is, like, through this story arc, we go fight the dudes at the top of the mountains, and then maybe the big final boss bad is after that. So I really was closer than I thought I was to the end of this game. I mean, who knows how long this act of the game really is? Act 2 dragged its fucking feet. I felt like that went on long as shit. And part of it was just because I think I was dicking around a lot and also not playing very efficiently either. But, I mean, even still, at the end of the day, this game isn't really all that long. I don't know why. It's just every time I played it in the past, it just felt like it was dragging its feet so much. But no, with today's stream and the last one, I had a good time. This went by pretty quickly for me. Again, sometime soon, I don't know if I actually can deliver this promise, but at some point in the future, I would like to give this like a 3, maybe even 4-hour stream to really get some like good solid progress on the game. But you know, I digress. So thank you everyone for tuning in. I will do more of this, I think, in a few days. So thanks for stopping by. Tomorrow is the Jeff Keighley Game Awards. I will not be here live to cover them. So if you want to watch those, you'll have to find somewhere else. I will instead be live playing Deltarune Chapter 2. We're going to finish that tomorrow. And I'm sure if there are interesting headlines, people will tell me in chat while I'm streaming that. And if not, I'll just read them afterwards, really. But really, realistically, I'm not expecting anything big. Like, Jeff Keighley's Fun Time Fun Show. I don't know why he has become the face of, like, gaming, like, the gaming industry. Like, he's just kind of he has kind of like a monopoly on like announcements. You notice that? Like, he's got Summer Games Fest, he's got Gamescom, and he's got the Game Awards. Like, who is Jeff Keighley anyways? Like, as far as I was aware, he was just like some random fucking journalist at first. I don't know why he's become the face of this, and I mean, hats off to him for creating something that companies want to actually attend in the case of Summer Games Fest, as opposed to E3, which was, from what I understand, a nightmare for a lot of companies. Hats off to him for that. And, you know, for what it's worth, a lot of people do like the Game Awards. It's just, like I said, for me, many of the announcements, they don't really add up to much. Nintendo rarely makes an appearance in the awards, both as like a nominee and also for announcements. Watch this be the one year where like something really big that I am interested in gets unveiled at the Game Awards, but I distinctly remember sitting through all of last year's Game Awards. I even streamed it. And I can't tell you a single fucking announcement from that I carried with me. I'm sure there was something in there that maybe even I played like this year. But like for me in particular, that I felt nothing during that show last year. So if you're wondering, that's why I'm not covering it. I'd rather just continue playing the games that I'm playing. There will be plenty of other streamers and tubers that will cover it, I'm sure. You can watch them. And otherwise, I'm just gonna make funny Spamton sounds. Is that okay? Hopefully.